Welcome back to North Dakota Today. The state FFA convention has just wrapped up, and Executive Director Laken Morit is here to give us a little bit of a recap as well as share some insight. Good morning, Laken.
Good morning, Alex. Thanks for having me.
Yes, thank you for joining us this morning. So can you explain a little bit what is FFA and why does it matter to students?
Yeah, happy to. So FFA is a national organization for students across the country, really, to experience career and technical education through agricultural experiences. So whether that's production agriculture, ag tech, agri-science, there's many opportunities for students through FFA.
Yeah, very cool. And what is the role of the North Dakota FFA Foundation?
Yeah, thank you for asking.
Yes.
So there are two entities in North Dakota. The association side manages the programs and works more directly with the educators and the students. The foundation, we really get to be the support arm.
Yeah.
So we offer opportunities to those educators and students through scholarships, tools, classroom supplies, those types of things. And we really rely on our stakeholders and our donors to offer those opportunities.
I didn't know there were two different parts. That's so cool. Well, what are some highlights from this year's convention? Can we talk a little bit about that?
Absolutely, happy to. We were so excited to be back on campus at NDSU for the 95th annual convention. We've been there for the entirety, so all 95 years on NDSU's campus. This year we welcomed almost 1,500 students and advisors to participate in the state convention. I think our largest session we had nearly 1,800 in attendance.
Wow.
Yes, and through the state convention, it's an opportunity for FFA members from across the state to compete with their peers at a state level in various contests. So meets judging or proficiency awards, those types of things. So there's tons of contests all over campus for 4 days.
Wow.
Yeah, so we kind of we call the university home and really just make it our own, and we're grateful for the support of NDSU.
Yeah, that's so cool. And we got to rewind a little bit. That was a huge number you said.
Yes.
How many students went this year?
About 1,500.
Ooh.
So across North Dakota, about 2 in 9 high school students are members of the FFA. So our total membership is just under that 7,500 student mark.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how important do you think it is for students to get involved with FFA?
Incredibly important. This is an organization that offers premier leadership opportunities, national travel, career development, or explorational opportunities. And the skills that they learn through FFA, regardless of whether or not they choose a career in agriculture, are transferable. So aside from learning the technical skills like the welding or the animal husbandry, that type of thing, they're also learning soft skills like communication, how to run a meeting efficiently, what it means to be a professional. So really, these skills can follow them throughout their life, and I can speak to that personally as a former FFA member myself. I know that it's really helped me in my journey. So that's in a nutshell why it matters.
So what has been the most impactful part of being involved with FFA for you?
Wow. For me, I would say just the change of perspective.
Yeah.
So I can remember being a 16-year-old high school student who'd never left North Dakota before, being able to get on a plane and experience a national convention or going to Washington for the first time through the Washington Leadership Conference. And it really just expanded my mind, not only to other opportunities across the country, but to different cultures, different ways of life, how other people live, and how agriculture is different from coast to coast.
Yeah, that's so cool. Wow. What was a highlight for you for the state convention this year?
I haven't been to a state convention for decades. So for me, it was so nostalgic to be back. And it was really energizing to see the sea of blue jackets, and the energy from the students was palpable. So just being in that environment is inspiring and motivating for sure.
Wow. And what are you most looking forward to for next year?
More growth.
Okay.
More growth. So we're exploring different opportunities on
Yeah.
how we can continue to grow the organization. As far as state convention goes, we're really excited to bring more career opportunities or experiences to the students. So how can they get their hands on more things? Of course, the weather didn't play well with us this year, and we had to bring our career fair inside the Memorial Union. But all in all, I think that went well. So again, just really giving the kids the students more opportunities to be hands-on in some of those different areas.
Yeah, and for anybody who wants to get involved with FFA, where can they go for more information?
Very good, yes. So the North Dakota FFA Foundation has a website as well as the association. So if you're looking for more information, feel free to find us online, Google us. If you can't remember the email or the website address there, but there are local chapters across the state, and if there's not one near you, let us know and we can see what we can do to get one started.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining me this
Thank you
morning,
for having me,
Lakin.
Alex.
Absolutely. Coming up on today's show, we're checking in with Shields Home and Hardware. We'll be right back after this break.